I just landed in Portland, Oregon, and we're here at a company called Oregon. I'd love for you guys to learn all about it. I'm gonna go behind the scenes, take a tour.
We are known a lot of times by our flagship brand, Oregon, chainsaw, chain, and bar, and cutting system manufacturing, but we do a lot more other products than that, but forestry is a big part of our business. Our company started in 1947. Our founder, Joe Cox, was taking a lunch break and saw a timber beetle larva cutting through, basically clearing out pieces of wood. And so as he was watching that, eating his lunch, he was thinking, the old chainsaw chains and the old saw units they would use would just really cut the fibers. They weren't really clearing out materials. They were just severing a fiber. So they, one, would dull very fast, and they really wouldn't cut efficiently or easily. And so he was thinking if we built a chain that was what they call a chipper chain. So basically you have a right and a left-hand cutter and you're chipping away pieces and clearing out chips. It's much more efficient. And we've sort of, over the last 78 years, built on that model and also those innovations and really developed them further to what we call like Chisel Chain or things like that that really are honed in for sort of different use cases that you may have.
Before then, all chains were actually scratcher chains. So if you ever saw a cross-cut saw where there's fingers or sharpened blades at the bottom that would scratch through,
sure.
Instead of doing a scratch motion like that and taking off little chunks at a time, the chipper actually lifts and severs chips of wood at the same time. So if you ever saw the dust or the particulate that comes out of the timber beetle larvae, it's a very square or cut little pieces. Right, and that's what our chain does.
How much of it do you guys make?
In a year, Oregon produces with all of our factories enough chain to circle the earth 1.5 times.
What the heck?
And we're the #1 supplier of chainsaw chain to the industry. So when it comes to name a company, doesn't matter what color their battery is, we're likely making a chain for them.
And we make chain for a lot of other people too. So, and then saw bars, we're the largest manufacturer in the world of guide bars, saw bars. And we also have lawn and garden, so we do lawnmower blade manufacturing, all sorts of different products, from concrete cutting to an agriculture division that has like pull behind mowers and things like that. But really the biggest part of our business is forestry. Our mission, vision, values are built around providing solutions for professionals especially, but really for anybody that needs high performance cutting systems. All of that experience is gained by talking to customers, solving problems, understanding the products, understanding solutions. This is an actual chainsaw that we have that's sold on the market. This is a system, it's called Power Sharp, and you see these cutters are sort of interesting, they're at sort of unique angles. And what happens is there's actually a grinding stone in the saw that you can actuate while you're running. And what it does is that stone resharpens this chain.
Wow.
So if your chain goes dull, let's say you're cutting close to like sandy conditions or kind of getting maybe a stump out or something like that, you hit the ground, the sand will dull it, so this will resharpen it. And then this is what we call a dresser link. It has diamonds in here. What that actually does is dress the stone as it's moving around so that it gets the right angle for the cutters.
Even though the founder started the chain company or the chain, that was an invention, it's not stopping there. You're not just like manufacturing what he invented 70 years ago plus, but you're creating innovations like right there that really help the people that I'm serving in this industry.
Absolutely. This is really, we want to help people get the job done.
It is our job to understand that aspect of the business and understand the sensitivities of our customers and deliver the finest products in the world. That is our job, and we take it very seriously.
I love it. Thank you so much for showing me around.
I appreciate the time, brother.